up, everybody? This is Mr. Howard, and we are back with episode 41 of WWE Supercard. We are currently towards the end of this week's event, the Road to Glory. I am in a WrestleMania King of the Ring, but it's not looking too good. If we go ahead and look at the contenders bracket, I finished in 6th place, but we have some really strong competition in this game. If we go ahead and look at game 1, my opponents are just kind of stacked on WrestleMania event cards. So, he had a WrestleMania event, Ziggler in that tag team, so I wasn't going to win that. My Nakamura beat his AJ Styles. He then had the Roman Reigns, the Money in the Bank card, which is just about as good as an event one, which beat my AJ Styles. And then he kind of won the luck of the coin toss in the Divas tag match. And then he has Andre and Nakamura again down there. So there is a slight chance I can beat him. He only has Survivor Pro Divas, so if I can get Diva matchups and get lucky and win those, then I might have a shot, but it's not looking too good. My deck I was pretty happy with, but I guess having a bunch of WrestleMania Pros isn't enough anymore. You gotta have actual event WrestleMania Pros. We have 1, 2, 3 event Pros here, but we are going to be getting the Dean Ambrose very soon. If we look down here, I am currently at the very end, and I have been able to +5 all the way through to the end, but I do kind of lose a couple matches here and there. It's kind of a toss-up, so I'm just going to go ahead and play some Road to Glory, and we're going to get that Dean Ambrose card. Hopefully we can win the first matchup. And if not, then that'll be alright. We can just kind of play another one and go from there. So, let's see what we got. I do have my Survivor McMahon, as well as a Survivor Mr. Perfect in there. So, I'm going to go ahead and throw that Ambrose in because I didn't think I'd be able to win that Charisma match. And I was right. He was a Christian. I guess I'll just use them. Hopefully, yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to win that either. But I should be able to win the third matchup with my Kevin Owens, assuming it's not like a speed match or something. Yeah, so we'll win that. That was just kind of a bad draw. This round, we have a Diva. We're going to win that. And I'd really like to get some WrestleMania Pro Divas, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen anytime soon, unless they have a WrestleMania Diva from like an event. And I only have 3 of them, so the odds of me proing one aren't super high, I suppose. But, we'll stay positive and maybe we'll get one in the near future. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and use Cena and Styles because I figured as he did, he'd have some WrestleMania Pros. And then hopefully my Nakamura will be able to win. Yeah, so we're going to beat that Bret Hart. And by doing this, by saving our best cards towards the end of the round, sometimes we can kind of tie the full game or end up winning that way. And of course, you saw he had a WrestleMania Pro Asuka, which is a great card. And he has a Survivor Fusion Pro Nikki, so I'm going to lose that. Why don't we... I think I'm going to go ahead and use Rollins, yeah. So I'll use Rollins, he'll beat AJ Styles, and then let's see, we're going to get a tag, we'll get a tag match. We should be okay, I think. Yep. So that was close, but we ended up winning 7-5. So we will be getting the Dean Ambrose card. And we are done with this. So I finally was able to go through an entire Road to Glory, +5s, without spending any money. I think I had about 20 24. I think I got like 24 titles from credits that I already had on the account, which was like 200 credits, I think. And that was enough to get me through. We still have a couple hours left. I believe the event ends in about 5 hours, so we're looking good. My first Dean Ambrose is done. I also just pro'd my WrestleMania Alberto Del Rio. He's only 25 of 30. But he's already starting to look like a decent card, so I think he'll at least be better than Neville, which will be good. So we already have, 8 WrestleMania Pros. With that Dean Ambrose, we will be given 9. And we also have enough credits to go ahead and buy a Money in the Bank card. So I already have a Roman Reigns. I am going to purchase another Roman Reigns. And once we finish training this guy up, that will be our 10th WrestleMania Pro, which will be great. And it's an event level card. I'm going to train him up real good in power and toughness. And, I think we will be good. If we go ahead and look at my Money in the Bank deck, we can see that the deck is starting to get a little bit more full. Which is good. So we'll be able to take out the AJ Styles at the bottom there, and then we'll probably end up replacing one of the Survivor Event Pros, I believe, and that'll be good. So we're getting there. We're making some progress. I'm hoping they hold off on Season 3 for a little while, just to let me kind of bask in the glory of WrestleMania Pros. But yeah, so I'm going to be trying to energize here and to make sure that we can make a good shot at winning, at least getting into the semifinals here. But I'm not too optimistic of getting anything good out of this King of the Ring. It's going to be a while, at least until I can get those 2 new WrestleMania Pros. On my other account, let me go ahead and switch to Electivire. And if we check out this, I'm in the exact same boat in this King of the Ring. It's a Survivor King of the Ring. But I finished in 7th, so I'm facing the guy that's in 2nd place. And, he just has a full deck of Survivor Pros. I don't, so he's going to beat me in the Diva matchups there. Not much I can do about that. If my Triple H gets called in a tag match, he's going to lose automatically. I do have a Dean Ambrose, an Undertaker, and a Seth Rollins tag, and I'll show you. I also have Finn Balor and my Money in the Bank Roman Reigns. So if I get singles matches, I have a chance of winning, but it's a little bit slim of a chance. So kind of the same situation here. We are almost up to 5,000 contracts for the Money in the Bank on this account, and once we get to 57 or so, we'll be able to get the second WrestleMania Roman Reigns, which will be an incredible upgrade for this account. It'll make a really, really big difference, and that's looking good. If we look at the Road to Glory, we're closing in on the Kevin Owens. We got about 4.5 hours left. So if you look at my deck, it's starting to fill up. I have this Goldust in there that I'm training, and I've just been playing +2s. I was able to +5 about halfway through the WrestleMania card, and then I had to switch to +3s, and now I'm down to +1s, but I picked up a couple. I think I got 100 credit pack or 200 credit pack, and am going to be playing a couple games with +2s. So why don't we go ahead and do that? We're going to be at 186. So we only have a few more games left, assuming we can win all the games we play. And since they're +1 games, they're easy games. I'm hopeful that we will win, but you never know. I'm definitely going to try hard to get that WrestleMania Kevin Owens and slowly push the Legendary Pros out of my deck. But, alright, so why don't we throw Seth Rollins in there. I believe it was a charisma match, so we should be good. And then we'll throw Finn Balor and Ambrose in for the speed match. And, I'm really just going to be looking to get some fusions. Maybe I could get lucky and get a Fusion Pro in the near future. I think so far I just have Roman Reigns, I believe. So if I get another Roman Reigns, that'd be cool. If I could get maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's going to take a while to get a Survivor Fusion Pro if the next Survivor Fusion I get isn't a Roman Reigns. Because then that means I would have to do at the very minimum 2 more fusions, which I don't know if I mean, I will, but I don't know if that'll really be very quick. Considering a Survivor Fusion takes almost a week by themselves, and I'm going to have to probably do all of the fusions beforehand as well. So, I'm going to hope for some luck. If I got a Diva, that wouldn't be the end of the world, but I need Survivor Pros of any kind right now. And, I did notice the login bonus for the end of the month is a Survivor John Cena. So my plan is in the Money in the Bank to pick up the second Money in the Bank Roman Reigns, and then I will work my way up and get a Survivor John Cena, which I could then pro at the end of the month from the login rewards, and that would be not only the best card or one of the best cards in my deck, but it would be a huge improvement to just my deck overall. That would make my exhibition and everything else as well. So that's my plan as of right now. I don't know if we're going to be getting more Money in the Bank rewards at the end of the 20-something days we have left. I would assume we are, but, I don't know how close we are to getting a Season 3. I don't know what their plans are. If they're going to be doing like a Battleground-themed Money in the Bank, if that makes sense. Because I don't think they're going to change the game mode, but they obviously would change the theme of the rewards. And I think in that case, it would have to be like Battleground or maybe SmackDown versus Raw kind of themed. So we're at 186 of 210. We should be okay to win the WrestleMania Kevin Owens. I will definitely update you guys on that at a later date. But until then, I want to thank you guys for watching. Feel free to leave a like or comment down below. If you haven't hit that subscribe button already, please do so. It will just give me more of an incentive to make content for you guys. And, of course, if you have AdBlock on, please whitelist my channel or consider turning it off, as that's really the only form of income that I have from YouTube. So I want to thank you again, and I will see you real soon.